A few things to note. There are broadly three categories of teachers. First, we have subject teachers, exclusive subject teachers, who only teach one or more subjects to a number of classes and are not assigned to a particular classroom. Then we have exclusive class teachers, who are classroom teachers and they are assigned to a particular class. They do not teach any other class apart from their assigned class. And finally, we have non-exclusive class teachers, or class teachers who are also subject teachers. They are teachers who are assigned to take care of a class as a class teacher, but they also teach subjects to other classes. So in a sense, they are both a class teacher and a subject teacher at the same time. We will be going through the setup process for each category of teachers. In this video, we are going to go through the initial setup for a non-exclusive class teacher. We'll start off from where we left off in the app in the first video. At this point, my account has been verified and I can proceed with the initial setup. Suppose I teach social studies to JHS 1A, JHS 2, and JHS 3C. At the same time, I'm the class teacher of JHS 1A. This makes me a non-exclusive class teacher since I don't only teach my class, but other classes as well. First, I will tap on class since I'm a class teacher. Then I'll select the class I teach, JHS 1, by tapping on select class, then tapping on JHS 1. If the class is section based, that is, there is JHS 1A and JHS 1B, and I'm the class teacher for JHS 1A, then in that case, I'll tap on class suffix, then tap on A. If the class is not section based, then make sure the class suffix is none. For this example, I'm the class teacher of JHS 1A, so I'll select A as the class suffix. Since I don't only teach JHS 1A, but also JHS 2 and JHS 3C, I will not select I only teach this class. This is very important. If you are a class teacher and also teach subjects to other classes, don't select I only teach this class. Then I'll tap on continue to proceed to the subject selection page. On the subject selection page, I will select the subjects that I teach. In this example, that will be social studies. Then I'll tap on the checkmark icon at the top right. To select a class, let's say KG1 or KG2, simply tap on the class name. However, if classes in your school are section-based and you have, for example, A and B of every class, that is nursery, A and B, KG2, A and B, all the way to JHS, then you would have to tap on the relevant section below the class name. That are the letters A, B, C, D, E, F below the class name. I can, for example, select the sections A, B, C, and D below Basic 1 to indicate that I teach Basic 1A, Basic 1B, Basic 1C, and Basic 1D. To deselect a section, I can tap on the section again to deselect it. To deselect all sections of an entire class, I can tap on the class name to clear out my selection. Back to our example. I'll select JHS 1A, JHS 2, note no section, and JHS 3C. At the top right, next to the subject name, Social Studies, I can see 3 selected. This indicates that I've selected 3 classes for Social Studies. Then I'll tap on Done. The icon to the left of the subject name shows the number of classes I've selected for that subject. Since I'm done selecting the classes, I'll tap on Continue. Next, I'm taken to the homeroom setup, where I'll provide some general information about my class, JHS 1A in this case. First, I'll select the academic year. I'll select Term 2, 2023-2024 academic year. Next, I'll select Basic 7 to 9 Grading System, CCP. Common Core program as the grading system. You have to select the right grading system for your class. Next, let's say there are 15 students in my class, so I'll enter 15 into the number on row field. Finally, let's say there are a total of 60 school days for this term, so I'll enter 60 into the total attendance field. Then I'll tap on Done, which takes me to the dashboard. I can tap on Records to see the classes and corresponding subjects that I selected during the initial setup. I can start recording marks for classes with student data. Since I have not entered any of my class student data, I cannot record marks for my own class yet. I must enter the student's details first. However, if any of the other classes I teach, JHS2 or JHS3C, have their students' data ready, I can start recording marks for those classes if I'm done marking their scripts. To learn how to add students to your class, please watch the video on adding students to your class. To learn how to record marks after marking, please watch the video on recording marks. Thank you.